open leg. Okay, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at circle blocks, a ridge hand block, and also too, we're going to be looking at a back kick. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go over some of the blocks we've already worked on just quickly, and just to remind you, then we'll go right into the new ones. So let's go ahead and get into a horse stance here. Okay, we're deep in a horse stance here. What we're going to do is go over our upper level blocks. So we're just going to throw 10 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. From there we went over a lower level block, which is catching from solar plex down. So we're going to throw 10 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Break. Open leg. Okay, let's get back to that horse stance again. We're going to look at a knife hand block. We're going to throw 10 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to go into the new block now. The new one, what we're going to look at is circle blocks. Now, circle blocks, you're going to have hands like this. I'm going to get it close to the camera here. Just like this. And what you're going to do is have the palms facing toward each other. Now, you're going to start out with one hand higher than the other. And what we're going to do, even as the name says, we're going to make circles here. It's like this. Now, the idea of the circle blocks is, if you've ever been attacked by somebody that just comes in like this, usually it's people that panic, that really don't know how to fight, and they just kind of lose it, and they come in like this or like this, okay? So on the circle blocks, what we're doing is we're just catching them, catching as many as we can, all right? So what we do is come across and down, okay? Here, okay? Cross, 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 and we're just lifting from top to bottom, making circles here, like this. And what we're going to do is try to catch as many of those punches as we can. Now, we're not just going to stand there and go like this, all right? Usually when somebody does this, when they throw that many punches, they just try to pummel you with punches. And they're coming forward. So what we're going to do, and I don't have much room here, but we're going to step back as we are throwing the circle blocks. So we're here, as he's throwing the blocks, we're stepping back. Now we're stepping back very much in control, always waiting, okay, looking. There's two things we're looking for here. One is the guy or woman, whoever it is, to stop for a second, because we can do two things. We can come right in with a punch, okay, or a kick, front snap kick here. So just to imagine that, I'm here comes the punches, I'm here, stop, boom, okay? So you're backing up, but I'm loading myself. Each time I step back with this leg, it's loaded. So I can go from here to right into here, all right? So I'm here, just circle blocks here, opening, okay? Or I'm stepping back, opening, boom, kick. Just like this. You can kick with the front leg too, but you're not going to get as much power. So back in that horse stance here, to practice that, we're just here. Okay? And just kind of get that rhythm and the flow. Now, are you going to catch every punch that's thrown? Probably not. But you're going to catch some of them. And also, too, it lets the person coming know that you have some type of control here, that you are aware, you are ready for whatever's coming, and they can see this guy or woman knows a little bit of what they're doing here, okay? But usually, like I said, it's usually when somebody is panicked, they really don't know how to fight, and they just start doing this, coming at you like that. Boom. Now also, too, we can just sidestep and throw a kick. But on a circle block, stepping back, throwing the circle blocks, waiting for them to tire, or an opening, and we come in with a punch, or front snap kick here. Okay, good. Break. Open leg. The next block we're going to look at here is the last block you're going to need for this level. Level 1, level 2, and that's a ridge hand block. And all that is here is just put your hands out like this, and you're just going to tuck the thumbs in and roll like this. And it takes on the chicken head wrist, okay, that we did in the form. All right, remember the form we did? Dragon bite, where we came over and we boom here and got rid of them. Chicken head wrist, okay? So, in here, here's the striking part of the hand, right here. All right, now there's a ridge hand strike too. It's the same hand position and it comes out here, hitting here. But the block is here, just like this. All right, catching the punch here, rolling it out here. Okay, then the bounce off of that is, okay, is the crane block, crane strike, crane block, crane strike. So we're actually doing two things here. We're going to throw crane block, crane strike. So let's just do the crane block first. So let's go and put the left hand out. Here again, punch coming in, we catch it, we roll off to the side a little bit. Punch coming here, rolling off to the side. Okay, so we can even throw something here. Okay, so let's throw 10 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's go ahead and go with that block with the crane block right into the crane strike. So let's put the left hand out like you threw the crane strike. Okay, punch comes in, crane block, crane strike. Comes in, crane block, crane strike. Now I call these bounces because you're bouncing off very fast, very effective. You do this with everything. Okay, all your blocks, you bounce right into something. Now, it just makes sense that if you already have the hand position here in a crane block, that the crane strike is right there. You don't even have to change your hand position, just turn it over. Temple, side of the jaw, even the neck here, okay? So let's just throw 6 of those, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Break. Open leg. Okay, so fighting situation. We just be in our fighting situation here. And we'll look at that. I think I'll hold off on that just a couple minutes here. I want to look at the back kick. And then we'll see how much time we have on the video here. I don't want it to make too long. Then we'll go into fighting situations here. Okay, so back kicks. So let's just review the kicks we've had so far. Level 1, level 2. Okay, what we had is a front snap kick. So I'm going to move over here. Side snap kick. And now we're going to throw what we call the back kick. Okay, it's going to be here. Boom, just like this. Now, on the back kick, the idea of the back kick is to keep the guy behind you at bay. All right? Now, I may have talked about this before. I'm not sure, but we're going to go over it again anyhow. Okay, so we have a guy behind you here. So what we want to do is keep him at bay because we have multiple attackers. So to throw a back kick, and also called a mule kick, okay, over here, you're going to lean forward just a little bit, not too much, come up, out, and back, kicking with the bottom of the foot more toward the back of the heel, or the heel, okay, to the middle, to the heel, the middle of the foot to the heel. Okay, don't kick so much with the toes, all right, we don't want to do that, all right. Now, this is not a thrust kick. None of these kicks we threw so far are thrust kicks. Now, thrust kicks are different. These are snap kicks, out and back, quick, fast. And that's what we want here with this kick here. We want it out and back fast, okay? So I'm here, fighting here, so I see somebody there, they're maybe taking a step in, boom, just real quick, boom, all right? Out and back. Keeping my eyes on my the people in front of me, to the side of me, and out of the corner of my eye here, I'm still looking to the back so I get a good kick, okay? All right, so where can we put this into action? Well, we're going to put it into action a little bit in the clock here. So we'll just take a second here. Let me get out of the top here, and we're going to look at these techniques in more of a fighting situation. Break, open leg. Okay, we're back. Okay, well, let's look at these strikes here first from a fighting situation here. I'm going to bring dummy out here, okay? So I'm going to kind of go to 45 so you can see this. So the dummy's out to 45 degree angle from me here. Okay, what we're going to do is look at the ridge hand strike off the ridge hand block. So I'm here, I'm going to switch my stance. This person here is throwing a punch with his left hand, okay? So he's throwing a punch anywhere from here to here. All right, so I'm here, so I see that punch. I'm going to little side step here, and there's the block. Okay, I'm catching the block. Now, at this point, I am actually, my hand is over top his arm a little bit, okay? I've intersected like this, and I'm going to kind of roll it just a little bit there. I'm getting ready now to do my bounce, okay? So, again here, all right, comes in, I catch it, bounce, right in. Catch it, bounce. Catch it, bounce. Catch it, bounce. Here. Same way the other way, okay? So I'm here, catch it, roll, and punch, or strike, okay? So I'm here, I see it come in, I'm catching it, blocking it, out of the way a little bit, shifting the hip this way, because I'm going to come in this way, the hip's going to cock that way, okay? Cock it, and rolls right in. Okay, we can even come here. All right, so that's how you're going to throw that, all right? So again, so you can see here, I'm here. Okay, boom, boom. Guard stays up here. Always stays up, all right? Okay, so let's go into the, I want to go into the kicks, okay, again. Just hang with me a second. Now, on the kicks here, we're going to look at, we're in this clock, all right? Now, we're going to be kicking 12, 3, 6. This is where we are at as far as people around us here. 12, 3, and 6. Okay, so we have a guy at 12, okay? Front snap kick, boom, sit down here. Guy at 3 o'clock, side snap kick, and we have that person now at 6 o'clock. Back kick here. So, we throw that again here. We're here. Front snap, boom. Side snap, back kick. Again, front snap, side snap, back kick. Boom. Now, I'm not looking over my shoulder, which I would just a little bit. Try and stay focused on the camera here, too. So you want to work this both ways, okay? Front snap, side, back. There, I look behind just a little bit to show you. So here, I'm fighting. Here, this guy, front snap, side snap, back kick. Now, see how I'm always coming back to the ready position? Now, you could say, well, why don't you just leave your leg up there and throw all three? Not a good idea, because you need to get your balance. Now, I'm not going to say you should never do that, but to go here, then go here, and go here, that's a long time on one leg. I don't think it's a good idea, okay? Throw the kick, get your balance, okay? Now, I have my right foot beside my left foot, and I'm on the ball of my foot on my right. My heel is up. I don't know if you can see that, okay? Not a lot of room on the camera there. But I'm crouched down just a little bit. I have my center of balance. Very important. You have to have your center of balance. That's why, well, you see on the Karate Kid, things like, you see him up on the pole. All right, what's he doing up there? Well, he's doing more than acting like a crane. Now, he's actually trying to practice, or he is practicing balance. Because without balance, your technique is terrible. And people can come in and get you from multiple directions, and you're not going to have your balance to do the shifting and to do the movement you need to do. So you need to work on your balance, okay? Always work on it. But enough of that. So I'm here, boom, balance. I'm here, boom. There he is there, boom, kick here. Here he comes here, boom, kick here. And right back again. So work on those techniques, okay? Work on the ridge hand block, ridge hand strike, ridge hand block, bounce strike, back kick, but also work front snap, side snap, back kick. Now, one more thing, let me talk about the kicks. Make sure you don't let them hang out there. You don't want to, boom, and kind of hang it there just a second. I talked about this before. It has to get out there and back quickly. If you didn't make a good hit on them, don't worry about it. Get set and you may have to throw another one, but don't leave the leg hang out there. Probably the worst thing that can happen when you're throwing a kick is to have it be caught. Once they catch it, you're in a lot of trouble. Okay, so get it out and get it back. In my own personal opinion, keep it low. Don't try to go real high unless you're really skilled and really fast. But for most purposes in a fighting situation, keep it low because it's harder for them to get a hold of it. All right, not that high kicks don't work, because they do. Okay, I've seen them in action. Okay, they do, but you need to be careful. Okay, that's it for this particular lesson here. Hit the like button, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and share the videos as well. That's it. Break. Open leg. Thank you.